What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do these 10,000 steps. Midtown Detroit, let's go. We're going to talk about stepfathers and are they men that women wouldn't bother with if they didn't have kids? Now, honestly, I think so. From what I've observed, now your experience may vary, but from what I have observed, these same dudes, when she was younger, had perkier boobs, a firmer booty, a thinner waist, never would have dealt with you. You were the guy that was trying to take her to the dance and you got rejected. She went with the Tyrone instead. You know, you were too lame, you were too corny, you were too nice for her. Now, she's got a few kids. She's about 50 pounds heavier. Now, you're cool. Now that she needs help paying those bills, you good. You're a viable option. That just is what it is. In many cases, her standards relax a bit once them bills are piling up and she needs some help. Okay, you, the guy who she never would have ever gave a chance when she was at her peak beauty. You know, when she was at her peak fitness, her body was its best. She never would have gave you a chance. You're only there now because the guys who she actually did like, they've been around, they've done what they do. They're not calling anymore, and you still slide in her inbox talking about grand rising and have you eaten today? You know, it's unfortunate, and I don't think this is funny at all. I don't joke about this stuff because I don't like to see guys end up in these situations. But I truly do believe that for many of these stepfathers, not all of them, you know, because there's times that they'll end up with a better quality guy who will just kind of like vibe with them. But in many cases, dude, you only there because you were available. And now her standards have relaxed some. You know, we be talking about women be having these standards that are just too high for what they're bringing to the table. Well, in this case, in your case probably, she's relaxed those standards some, and this is why you're here. She never would have gave you a chance when you was trying to get at her before. In a lot of cases, she didn't give you a chance because right now there's a lot of guys who are with a chick who they tried to get with years before when she was, you know, prettier, fitter, and basically, you know, she had the world at her feet. Across the street here, somebody trying to turn down Kirby. I don't want to hold them up. But when she was prettier, fitter, and was just at her physical peak, you tried to get at her then, and she didn't want you. She wanted a guy that she deemed to be, you know, whatever, more handsome, taller, fitter. He played, you know, sports. She liked that guy instead. That's the guy who she dealt with. Here you come along years later after that guy has knocked her up a time or two and split. And suddenly, oh, I always thought you was cute in high school. I always liked you. You know that ain't true, but you want to allow yourself to believe it, so you do. You fall for the okie doke because you want to believe it that badly. But you know it really isn't true. She didn't like you when you was in high school. She didn't think you were cute. She didn't have some secret crush on you, because if she did, it wouldn't have been a secret. Why is it that all of the guys that she deemed to be better looking than you and taller than you and fitter than you, why did she have a not so secret crush on them, huh? Why was the crush when it came to them so obvious? Why was it a secret crush with you? Why couldn't the crush on you be as obvious as it was on them? That's because that's just game. She's not being honest with you. She's just telling you what you want to hear because now she's looking at you as a possible mark. And I mean, you know, hey, look, I don't blame anybody for doing what they do, right? She needs help with them bills. She needs help feeding them kids. and she could find some guy that is willing to go along and help her with that, I ain't mad at her, because it's all about survival, right? So I ain't mad at her. You know, people are gonna do what they need to do to survive. I'm just saying, understand that it's more about survival now and not about whatever nonsense that she's telling you, some secret crush that she had on you. And after she done been with all these different guys who you even identified as being more attractive, you know, and fitter than you were. Oh, she really didn't like those guys like that. She actually really liked you. Don't be no fool, bro. Don't fall for that sort of stuff. So understand, if you're gonna be a stepfather, that's fine. I don't advocate for it, but if you want to be a stepfather, knock yourself out, be a stepfather. But many of y'all need to accept what is. Don't kid yourself into believing that this chick that you with ever would have messed with you if she weren't in the situation that she's in now. You're only there because now you're in need. So appreciate y'all connecting with me, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this topic. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll holla at y'all soon. Peace.